VR kart racing has come to PSVR2 in the form of Galaxy Kart. You'll be racing through different locations and against different characters on this racing experience. But, is it any good? I was looking forward to this game, especially after playing the alpha and providing feedback to the developers. I was excited to see the progress they had made from then to now. But sadly, it doesn't seem like much has changed, which is shocking. I know multiple people had given pretty much the same feedback, and most, if not all of it, has been ignored. I don't like doing videos like this, but I want to be honest about my thoughts, and at the end of the day, these are just my opinions. Let me start by just telling you about the game. The game offers at current 4 tracks for you to race on, each with their own unique look and feel. It's a little surprising for a racing game to launch with only 4 tracks. This isn't an early access game, as Sony don't do early access, but 4 tracks is a little on the short side. There are 9 characters to choose from, and the same amount of karts. Each character though has their own unique ability that they can use on the track. Speaking of abilities, there are 6 power-ups that can be picked up during a race: a gun, glue bomb, turbo boost, boomerang, bomb, and shield. Like most if not all kart races, dotted around the track are sections where you can drive into these pickups, resulting in getting one of these powers at random. Most of these can either be thrown at your opponent or shot at them. You don't have to worry too much about aiming though, as most will lock on and home in on your target. The game itself though feels unbalanced and unfair, especially when racing against the AI. There is no way to know or avoid being hit by the opponent's power-ups, no warning that you're being shot at, just all of a sudden, bam, you're hit and instantly slow down. And when this happens multiple times in a row, one after the other, you feel a bit cheated. Especially when it's already difficult to catch up with the AI. I say this because it would seem that the AI can go faster than you, even when at max speed using the turbo boost power-up and speed boosts located on the track. Multiple times I found myself trying to catch up with first place position or leading the pack on the first lap, hitting all the speed boosts only to have the AI overtake me. I have no idea how they're doing it, if either I'm doing something wrong or if they're just cheating somehow. This happened more when playing on hard difficulty, but putting the difficulty on a harder level shouldn't make the AI faster like this. I feel VR Monkey need to look at other great karting games like Mario Kart and see what they do well and build on it. Difficulty levels should be the speed of everyone. Like Mario Kart, you have 50cc, 100cc, 150cc and 200cc. That way, playing on the harder difficulties, everyone is going super fast and you have to learn the tracks, where to brake and drift. Well, you would if there was drifting. The controls in the game are simple. You accelerate, steer, and brake. That's it. No drifting feature to add that extra layer of skill to the game, which is one of the bits of feedback I gave during the alpha. You don't actually need to brake in the game. Racing on all 4 tracks, there was no need at any point for me to use the brake. So essentially, all you need to do is hold the accelerator button down and steer. It really would have been an extra element to the game if there was a drift mechanic, providing another layer of gameplay, making it more entertaining and engaging, and giving players something to learn and master. Steering is another lacking feature. The only way to steer in the game is to actually grab the steering wheel and turn it, which is great and a novel touch as it is a VR title. But you try racing for long periods of time like this. It's tiring and uncomfortable. There is no way to steer with the joystick, which was another main focus of feedback given during the alpha, which was sadly ignored. To use power-ups, you must take your hand off the wheel and grab them, which at times, if you don't position your hands correctly, can have you suddenly turn the steering wheel hard left or right as you take your hand off or put it back on. At the beginning, you only have access to 1 track and the choice of 3 characters and karts. To unlock the second track, you must win the first on normal difficulty. But to unlock the third and fourth track, you must win the second and third on hard difficulty. I'm not sure what it is about the volcano track, but I found that the most difficult and frustrating to win, and only won it by luck. The others I won first try, so not entirely sure what happened there. It's not clear how to unlock other characters and karts, but I'm assuming either all tracks need to be completed on different difficulties or all on the challenge difficulty, which is the hardest setting. So unless you can do all of this, you're already pretty limited on what tracks you can race on and with which characters and karts you can play with. Whilst the button on the main menu may say campaign, it isn't one. This is purely a single player mode where you do one race. Once this race is complete, you're thrown all the way back to the main menu. There are no championships where you must go through, say, 3 races on different tracks, gaining points and see who wins overall. Just one race and then back to the main menu. I really do hope the developers will start listening to the feedback given regarding this game, because it does have the potential to be good. But at this current point in time, and given the fact that feedback was ignored back at the alpha stage, I'm not hopeful, which is a real shame. There is multiplayer, which might make the experience more fun, but sadly, when I tried this on multiple occasions, no one was playing. The game has only just launched and no one is playing the multiplayer, which must tell you something. Unfortunately, I cannot recommend this game to anyone. Wait and see if it gets updated and turned around until you consider spending your money on this game, because it is $19.99 or £15.99. If anything does change, I will of course make another video covering it to inform you all, but for now, stay clear. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you have, hit that like button. If you don't want to miss out on future content, including live streams, hit that subscribe button and set that notification bell to all. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and game on.